with Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson. This is Brian Anderson, and we've got our reporter, Allie LaForce.
And they won't play each other after this game. And after losing the first one to these guys, you know they want revenge.
They want this win bad. Trust me, whether you're playing a team 4 times or just twice, you never want to get swept.
Now here's Vassell. Jackson, the screen. 5 on the clock. Lets it fly. Hits that one. Nice pass, leading him to the bucket. When it comes to these two teams, Grant, you have to expect they'll be relying on their front court to get it done here.
Yeah, I think that's right, B.A. It should be an old-fashioned battle amongst the bigs. And whoever gets the edge in that matchup, I think gets the W. But we'll see.
And it's Randle with the jam.
Wow, Julius Randle. We could feel the floor shaking on that one.
Hey, yo, right here.
George, right side. The 3, Vassell. Randle pulls down the board. First quarter, just over a minute played. Inside. Allen. And he buries his first look.
Good decision-making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
Vassell outside. There's the 3. Gets a second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
And this is something Vassell has really improved. Now you have to guard him closely from deep.
Pass to Randle. We get it again. Knocked away. Stolen by Vassell. About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. Here's Jackson. Jackson drawing the double team. Kessler's got space. And the rebound goes to Cleveland.
Yeah, you have to knock those down. Open shots inside the arc are rare in this league.
They get the rebound. Pass to Randle. Cleveland working the ball around now. Second shot opportunity. Randle on the screen. Cleveland needs to get off the shot. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. On offense, here's Utah. And the call will be against James Harden. That's his first foul. Here's Vassell. An important role in this offense, averaging around 12.5 per game. Here's Kessler. And finished off by Kessler.
Vassell keeping his eyes open and his head up. That's a nice pass.
You look at Devin Vassell. He seems to still be working towards his full potential, RJ.
Yeah, I see many ways that he can continue to up his game. And that's not enough. You never stop learning in this league. But for Vassell, his potential, it's exciting.
And it's Utah with the ball. After Cleveland's three-pointer on the other end. Down low. Ooh, stolen by Allen. From deep, Mitchell. Book it. And it's Randle with the assist.
Whether he's initiating the offense or playing off the ball, Mitchell is equally effective.
Pass to Jackson. From behind the arc. On target from range. Jackson's got 5.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Harden with it. He's picked up by Vassell. Clock at 6. Now here's Allen. Oh, block. That one goes careening off the glass. The 3, George. Strus grabs the miss. And it's Cleveland's ball. Harden into the lane. And then Harden with the jam.
He's not going to beat you with speed. Harden uses his footwork and his strength to create separation on his way to the rim.
Pass to Kessler. Back to George. Here's Kessler. And the call will be against James Harden. That's foul number 2 for him.
And that's his second foul committed with a lot of game left. Gotta be careful.
Here's George. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. They'll pin that one on Jared Allen.
And there's no question George can fill it up. For him, it's about focusing on shooting good percentages. He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
Pass to Mitchell. Harden surveying the D. Outside Mitchell. Allen a screen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Allen has to be in the conversation for the best roll man in the league right now. Look, he sets solid screens and then he's efficient finisher down low.
A monster finish with authority.
And he hangs on the rim for a little extra spice. Pass to Mitchell. From outside the arc. It's good. Off the assist from Harden. Mitchell's got 6.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
George outside. Lets the three fly. Pure from three-point range.
And there's a nice rhythm to his three-point shot. You know, George has a confident stroke.
Outside Harden. And Harden with the slam.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
A point guard getting up like that, boy, that is special.
Now here's Mitchell. He's got 6. Offensive board. And Allen gets it to go.
He's coming to work, ready to ball. Hitting 3 of his first 4 shots. Okay.
George drives in. Pass to Reddish. And there's another one for the Jazz.
I know it's early, but you have to wonder if these offenses can keep this up.
There will be some letdown at some point. But these teams, they are built to score, so...
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. Going back a few years, Donovan Mitchell dealt with a lot of trade speculation. He said you don't realize how stressful it was until you're out of it. Now he says it's great to finally have that sense of peace. I love being in Cleveland, but there's more to be done. Guys?
On a mission. All right, Allie, appreciate the report.
Big man who does it all. That is Jaren Jackson Jr. looking confident at the arc.
Here's Randall. Nifty move. And he sinks the layup. Randall's got 6.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
And Reddish, here we go.
How about the bounce?
We can call that bounce per ounce. Can't be denied. Pass to Allen. And the foul called on Cam Reddish. That's his first foul. And now the first timeout called here for Utah. A different look for Cleveland. There's a minute 12 left in the opening quarter. Back to Highland. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Up again. Back to Wade. Another shot. That one's good. And the assist to Bryant. And the Cavaliers lead by 3. Williams on the wing. No made baskets yet. Puts the move on. Can't get his first shot of the game to fall. And so it's Highland who brings up the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Pass to Bryant. Oh, rejected by Isaac.
A great link from Isaac. He gets the hand up, gets a piece using that big wingspan.
Now Williams. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Here's Williams. Right now he's contributing about 15.5 points a game. The three. Nails it from three. And that makes it a tie ball game. It's been all about Jaren Jackson for the Utah Jazz. 8 points in the quarter, showing how and getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And take a look at the Jazz performance here, guys. What do you think?
Well, what I love is the tremendous belief in their bench. They were looking for points, and their reserves delivered.
Sometimes you just need a change of pace. The bench delivered them.
He's going to hear from his teammates after that one. Not quite sure what happened.
And Grant, when it comes to pure shot-making ability, scouts love Ace Bailey's natural tools.
Yeah, when he's taking good shots, he can carry the offense.
Oh!
Oh, man, he got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
The Cavaliers leading. Quarter number 2 and about a minute in. DiVincenzo with it. He's scoreless. And here's Bailey for 3. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
And you know, Bailey isn't going to pass on those chances. He's looking to make an impact on the arc.
Pass to Highland. Utah grabs the miss.
It's not easy to finish in traffic, but those are chances he has to convert.
Bryant with it. Now guarded by Bryant. Over to the wing. Outside, DiVincenzo. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Wade. Pulls it. Cleveland again missing. Utah leading. It's Vassell with the drive. Down it goes. Jam that one home.
Well, you want to talk about taking flight. Right there, Vassell, that's what he did.
Here's Highland. And the layup is good off the glass. Highland's got his first bucket in this one.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range. As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Highland attacks. And he makes it on the layup. Highland's got his second basket on the night.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
To the middle. The kick out to Williams. Three-pointer. That shot off. A tight game here in Utah. Next up on the schedule, the Nuggets. Home game. That'll be the second of a 2-game stretch at home.
Making sure of it with the 2-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him with the score this tight. You cannot take a chance here. Pass to Williams. To the inside. Kessler. And finished off by Kessler.
Look at the power on that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today. Cleveland working the ball around now. Now here's DiVincenzo. He's guarded by Vassell. And then Bryant with the dunk.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Here's Vassell. And the jumper from the wing offline.
And he's very confident from that range, but you can't make him off.
Outside, Highland. Pass to DiVincenzo. Fires the three. Kessler with a rebound. Williams looking around. And here's Kessler. Covered by Bryant. And finished off by Kessler.
Huge size disadvantage for the defense. Might as well just get out of the way.
Pass to Bryant. Outside, Highland. Elbow shot on the way. Bryant, no good. And here are the Jazz. Now Vassell. The kick out to Williams. Fires the three. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Outside, Highland. And it sure seems like post play has evolved quite a bit over the past decade or two.
Yeah, it really has. I mean, there aren't many big men who operate only on the low block anymore. But if they do, they're considered throwbacks.
Pass break, Utah. And here's Bailey for three. He buries it from three. And it's a 5-point Jazz lead.
Well, Bailey is a shot-making machine, particularly off the catch at this stage.
Back to Highland. Pass to Wade. Now here's Bryant. Kessler with a rebound.
Uncharacteristic, but that's a bucket he'll convert 90% of the time.
And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Pass to Williams. To the paint. To the inside. Ooh, poked away. Cavaliers trail by 5. And here's Highland. He takes it in. Here's the screen by Bryant. Here's Wade. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. And here's Bailey for three. The Cavaliers pull it in. 1:56 left in the first half of basketball. On the wing, Bryant knocks down the triple. Bryant's got 5 points now this quarter.
If you're not right up there on him, oh, he's going to make you pay.
DiVincenzo with the steal. Pass to Bryant. Fires for three. And Cleveland another three. All right, let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Cleveland.
From the very start of this game, they have been giving the ball handlers trouble, using good pressure to force turnovers and get steals.
They've also really liked how aggressive they've been in the open floor. I mean, when they see a chance to push it, they go for it.
And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
From deep, Mitchell. Three ball, Donovan Mitchell.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's three in a row.
And the shot goes down.
Seeing the opening, George does not hesitate. I mean, just a great move.
Outside Mitchell. Outside for Harden. That three's off the mark. Utah trailing here. Williams looking around. Here he goes. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Jazz.
Yeah, a communication breakdown. Two guys thinking in opposite directions. The pass winds up in the stands.
And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to take a... minute to regroup with his players. On offense, here's Utah. Now here's George. He's got 7. Let's go with a 3. Can't get it to drop. Here's Harden. Tie game here in Utah. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. And Harden's got the ball here for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Well, Grant, you look at James Harden's capacity to generate offense. He is still at an elite level.
Yeah, a virtuoso with the rock. Even as he slows down, his ability to change pace keeps defenders off balance and creates for himself and others. It's just a thing to marvel at.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
It's George on the drive, and it's good for 2. George has got 9 points.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Randall on the screen. And there's a whistle. That goes on Devin Vassell. That's his first foul of the game.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
Left side Mitchell. 6 to shoot. Pass to Harden. Down low. Here's Randall. Kessler with a rebound. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thank you. The Cavaliers trying to make the most of their championship window. All-star Donovan Mitchell said, quote, "What I've learned is that this isn't forever. We're not invincible. We need to appreciate this because it doesn't come around too often. Not every lifetime is like this." Back over to you.
Connected and driven. Valley, we appreciate the report. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. Cavaliers trail by 3. Pass to Mitchell. From the arc. Utah grabs the miss. Inside. Jackson. Good work defensively by Randall. Left side, Strus. Outside, Harden. Harden drawing the double team. To the middle. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Adding some extra style to the slam. Okay, what a move by Allen.
And here's Vassell from the arc. Drains the triple. 11 points in the game.
And this has been a nice start to the second half. They're 3 out of 4 in the rhythm on the offense right now.
Pass to Randall. Allen, left side. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. That one on Kessler.
We have seen Allen look more for his offense over the years, which in turn draws the D's attention.
And he sinks the second. Jazz leading by 3. George outside. Vassell with it. Harden picks him up. George has the open look. Nice jump shot from the top of the key. George has got 7 points for the quarter.
His playmaking is trending in the right direction. Vassell has shown steady growth in that area.
Oh, my! That's why we have those breakaway rims.
Dude, oh, my goodness! Throw it down!
Come on! He sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here. Hanging up there like that. Fires from deep. Rebound by Jackson.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
And George with the jam.
Yes, sir. George with the flush.
The drive by Harden. And Allen gets it to go. Allen's got 13.
Give a good player a good look, and you know what the outcome will be.
Jackson the screen. George for 3. Oh, that's his 8th make of the game. He's only missed 4 so far.
In the second half, we've seen him refocus his shooting. Much fewer wasted possessions.
Outside Mitchell. Takes the 3. And it's blocked by Kessler. The 3 to Vassell. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Next game, they'll get to take on the Lakers in Los Angeles. That'll be their 2nd of 3 games total on this road trip. Count that bucket. Give them 8 points now. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Jazz.
All you have to do is look at one stat, and that is their block numbers. It tells you how tight their D has been. They've been going out of their way to smother the defense.
They're also finding a lot of points tonight off the transition play. Running the floor and using the fast break to beat the defense.
Great shooting reflexes from Harden. Able to put his shot up right off that pass.
For 3, George. And Harden's got the ball here for the Cleveland Cavaliers. They trail by 7. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Get him the ball anywhere close to the hoop. Nothing's over.
Jackson on the wing. Pass to Vassell. Jackson the screen. Kevin Vassell. That one's good. Vassell's got 6 points in the quarter.
It's been a dominant night for him, staying productive throughout.
And it's blocked by Kessler. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Harden. All right, the Jazz making a change here. Utah leading by 8. It's Vassell with the drive. Spin off the left rim and in. Vassell's got 16 points now.
Ooh, he's earning his keep offensively, a key part of their winning effort at this point.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
Yeah, and the risk now is inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Picked by Isaac. Here's Williams to the paint. Oh, stolen by Harden. Here's Mitchell. Down low. Allen. Book it. And it's Randall with the assist. And that's 17 points for Jared Allen.
And this is how dominant Allen can be. If you continue to feed him, he will reward you.
Out of bounds. It'll be Cleveland ball. The Cavaliers trail by 6. Pass to Wade. Lets it go from deep. Sends it home from three-point land. 9 points in the game.
A defensive breakdown. Can't afford to leave him open from range.
Here's Williams. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Utah. Shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. And Williams drops them both. A minute 39 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. DiVincenzo can't hit. Cavs leading by 5. It's Bryant with the drive. And then Bryant with the dunk.
While he's a bit undersized for a 4, he more than makes up for it with his bounce.
Pass to DiVincenzo. Here's Highland. Williams defending. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Wade. Plenty of space. Again, Cleveland scores. The Jazz on offense. They've led by as much as 10. Here's Williams.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. Shot clock at 6. Bryant, no good. Utah leading. Takes a 3. Williams misses. Outside, DiVincenzo. Back to Highland. Drops one in from the wing. Highland's got 6.
That maybe not the highest percentage of looks right there, but look, you can't argue with results, I guess.
Timeout, timeout. And Utah calls time here.
And something fans don't always get to see. Some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
And we see it so often. One little tweak to the game plan and everything falls into place for a team.
Just 4 seconds left in the third quarter here. Points coming in bunches as we wrap up the third quarter. It's been a good one. Utah ahead, leading by 5. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. And Williams has got the ball here for Utah. Leading by 5. Outside, Williams. Pass to Isaac. Now here's Bryant. Lays it up and banks it in.
This has been the story of the game. A battle fought on offense.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this one.
And here's Bryant. Outside, DiVincenzo. And he dumps it down.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to the dunk, okay, even better, we'll take it.
And they're on the run. At the floor. Kicks it out to Bryant. Cleveland working the ball around now. It's 2-on-1. It's Williams, high post. Pass to Williams. Outside Reddish. Isaac outside. Just 5 to shoot. And Bryant pulls it down. Cavaliers trail by 5. Highland with it. Now guarded by Bryant. DiVincenzo on the wing. Three-pointer, no good. Utah with the ball. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. And the foul called on Cam Reddish. That'll be a second foul of the game. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here.
They've got to tighten up the ball control. That pass was just too easy to defend. Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
Pass to DiVincenzo. Now here's Bryant. Outside, Highland. On the wing, Wade. 4 on the clock. Fires in the triple.
That's exactly the kind of shooting you need down the stretch to win games.
Now Williams. He's guarded by Highland. Left side, Reddish. Pass to Bryant. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Highland with it. Now guarded by Isaac. Isaac with the steal. Bryant outside. Kicks it out to Isaac. Williams on the wing. And Williams punches it home.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised you didn't come up with something a little more creative. Outside, Highland. To the inside. And stolen by Williams. DiVincenzo with a steal. In transition, here comes Cleveland. Here's Bryant. Oh, the bucket's good, and he'll have a chance at one more. It's on Vince Williams.
Such a huge play, guys. I mean, that's a 4-point swing, possibly. Tremendous steal and conversion right there.
Here's George. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every minute. Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
Pass to George. From deep three-point range. That one's off. 8 for 15 now in this one. And they're dialed in offensively.
Sure are. Staying in attack mode and at the same time playing under control. Oh, man, the defender really went after him.
He's off on the second. It's George with the drive. Pass to Bryant. Back to George. Kicks it out to Bryant. Here's Isaac. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. And the Jazz lead by 3.
With a tough road ahead, they worked hard to get a good shot.
Pass to Mitchell. The 3, Randall. Ooh, making his presence felt here. He's now 6 for 9 in this game.
When you have Randall on your team, he'll space out that floor.
And now we've got an intentional foul. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Here's George. And the jam by George.
His hang time on the rim puts a sweet cherry on top, B.A.
It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness can jumpstart a team.
The most underrated part of Harden's game, his playmaking. James is amazing at setting up other players.
Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home. Tremendous momentum building toward those final possessions.
Yeah, with 8 lead changes so far, it feels like this is going to come down to the last shot.
Allen a screen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Nice take there by Allen. This man is an efficient scorer.
Williams into the lane. Oh, the stuff!
Hanging on the rim, just showing off.
That's how you extend the glory right there. George is there for the rebound. And here is Williams. Here's Kessler. Stolen by Strus. And now the Cavaliers on the break. Now Harden. Mitchell outside. Harden with it. Guarded now by George. Now Randall. Both hands there for a little extra.
Oh, rugged competitor. Randall's teammates trust his ability to make plays in big moments.
George outside. Getting crafty. And it's good on the lay-in. Oh, this one has turned into an absolute nail-biter.
Yeah, at this point, you almost expect it to come down to the last possession.
Williams rips down the board.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Here's Kessler. Trying to shoot. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Tough one. In a game where every possession is valuable, turnovers can make the difference.
The Cavs trailing. And we've got 1:18 left in the fourth quarter. Now Randall. Allen. Kessler with a rebound. George steals it out of it. Jackson the screen. Here's Kessler. Fires the three. Here's Bailey. He slams it down.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
Strus can't get the three.
And even after airtight defense like that, you still just expect him to hit those kind of shots.
Jackson outside. Now Vassell. 6 on the shot clock. Yes, sir. Hits the jumper.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
Strus fires. Oh, missed on the train. And so it's Utah with the W. This one was in the balance right until the final seconds.
And BA, they showed their character when it mattered most, sending those fans.